Good morning, butterflies. Good morning and happy Monday. Oh my gosh. I got up pretty early today. Cannot even lie. Y'all saw that my watch, it's at 4:50. Or I think it's at 4:30, but or 4:40. I got up at 4:30 today. Okay, let me tell you why. I want to start the 75 hard challenge. Sorry, not 75 hard, 75 soft. The way my life is set up, I don't really have time to work out twice a day. So honestly, really the only thing that's different from my regular life and me doing the actual like 75 soft is really that that workout in the morning, because I eat pretty good. I already keep snacking to a minimum. I am a social drinker, so yeah, if my friends are not coming over or we're not going out, I'm not drinking. Like, I have a bottle of wine in my refrigerator that's been in my refrigerator for only God knows how long. And it's open, and it's like at the very end, but it's like, I don't know, I'm just not that girl. I'm just not that girl. So yeah, which is fine. It's fine by me. So yeah, I got up at 4:30, and the thing is, I have to get up if I want to work out. First of all, it's hot. Like, it's gonna be 90 degrees. Sorry, 89 degrees today. So it's already hot outside. So if I want to work out, I need to work out in the morning, because working out when I get home from work is just not a thing. It's not a thing. So this morning, I felt good doing that like little ab workout. Right now I'm bloated, which, you know, because I'm a girl. And when you're a girl, you just have a hard life. You know, you just have a hard life as a girl. So because it is time for my hard life week, I am bloated, which is fine. But it's like, okay, I want to start, you know, doing a little more ab workout. Nothing too intense, right? Nothing too intense, because between that little bit of ab workout and me getting my 10,000 steps a day, I really should be good to go. Plus, me being a part-time Pilates princess, I have yet to really, it's travel season, and I have yet to find a day outside of my everyday life to go to Pilates. Like, if I was to go to Pilates like before work, it would really be like, I would have to go to a 5 a.m. class, number one. And then number two, I would have to go to Pilates straight. I would have to go to work straight from Pilates. And who wants to do that? Like, you're hot and you're sweaty, and it's just not the vibe. It's not the vibe at all. So yeah. Anyway, and then doing mat Pilates in the morning is okay. Like today, I can only do a 10-minute workout outside of walking on my walking pad. So I'm gonna make a little playlist of 10-minute workouts that I could do in the morning. So it'll be anywhere between like ab workout or like a dance or a 10-minute Pilates workout. Whatever it is, it'll be stuff like that. And I'm doing it 4 days a week. Again, not too crazy, right? Because we cannot go too crazy when it comes to this thing. Okay, we gotta keep it low, because once I start doing the most and be like, oh, I'm gonna do a 20-minute Pilates workout, 30-minute, 45. No, I'm not going to. And I know this about myself. I just know it. So that little 10-minute ab workout was cool. I can do 10 minutes. Because the gag is, I don't do well working out outside of a group class. So unless it's dance, I could dance all day around the house. Honestly, I could turn some music on and dance for 10 minutes in the morning, whatever. But not whatever, because that would suffice. But anything outside of that, Pilates, and the gym. That's why I don't go to the gym. I'm not a gym girly, and I'm definitely not a go to the gym by yourself girly. Oh no, not even a little bit. Hey, on your bike. Not even a little bit. It doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. So the motorcycle guy, not little, but he's on a bike, and it's giving Inferno guys. If you know, you know. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited. And as far as like the eating, I'm eating pretty well. I really need to, I don't really like to cook in the summertime. Well, first of all, I don't like to cook at all. Do I know how to cook? Yes. Do I like cooking? No. I actually hate cooking. So, the summertime is very low maintenance. Like, I'm having yogurt, like, you know, a little parfait bowl, for breakfast this week and like overnight oats. I'm having some home fries for lunch. And then for dinner, I'm gonna have a shrimp salad and smoothie. Like, I'm not doing the most. The only time I eat a lot in the summertime is if I'm going out. And I went out yesterday. And even yesterday I did pretty good. Like, I just got chicken quesadillas, which was, I feel like, chicken bacon ranch quesadillas. I'm proud of myself, you know? So yeah, I think the other thing for the 75 hard challenge is like working out. Well, working out, we already said that. Reading for 10 to 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I read every day. So the reading, I think I'm going to add Bible study into mine, like some kind of Bible study or devotional. That'll be my reading. What else? I don't know what else is on there, but for the most part, that's what it is, child. That is what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. I did not get good rest last night. Yesterday I took a nap. I took a nap yesterday when I got home from church. So because I took a 2-hour nap too. So I think because I took a 2-hour nap, I was literally up for like an additional 2 hours last night. It was really bad, actually. Ooh. It was really bad because it's like not the night that I decide to start the 75 soft challenge. I can't get no rides. Like, what the hell? Okay, we currently have 30,991 words. I'm gonna see how many words I can get written down in 45 minutes. Let's do it. She gets down just like she's not holding shots. Dish bag, watch her blow. She is away. All right, I wrote 865 words, give or take, and I like it. We have about 7 more chapters left. Don't know how long this is gonna be, but I don't want to write any more than I need to write, but we'll see what's going on. She gets down just like she's not on the shots. Bad, watch her blow. Magic is away. Every time, she is away. Hey butterflies. I'm supposed to be writing, but you know what else? You know what I need? You know what I realized I needed? I needed to decompress. So in my attempts to decompress, here we are. Okay, I am junk journaling, which has been a small hobby of mine for quite some time, but not that much time. You know, some time, but not that much time. Okay, so I have been I started junk journaling probably like, I don't know, maybe October of last year, but I have not been fully committed to the cause because, you know, I get hyperfixated on stuff and then I forget all about it. So in my attempt to not forget all about it, I am doing a junk journal spread from Cowboy Carter when me and my sister went. And I had to get this, not I had to, I wanted to get a little HP sticker printer. Well, it's a photo printer, but I can print out stickers, which I thought was very cutesy, you know? I thought it was cutesy. So here I am trying to get my little Cowboy Carter spread together. So, you know I'm a nanny. And being a nanny does not always allow, I don't know where I'm going to put the sticker at yet, so we're going to put that up there. Being a nanny does not always allow you to do all the things you may want to do, because sometimes you got to do other things like get them kids together, So, today was a heavier nanny day than I initially thought it was going to be, so I didn't get any writing done today. I just didn't. I didn't get any writing done. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I started this story early on purpose. My book doesn't actually come out until September. So, a little free plug for anybody who has been anticipating this book, my book. I'm doing a group project with some author friends, and my book doesn't come out until, it didn't come out until later. August, like I just said. So, because my book doesn't come out until August, I'm not like 1000% concerned. You know what? I want to put my sticker right here. I'm not 1000% concerned with like the fact that my book isn't done yet. But I would like it to be done, I would like for it to be done, so I don't have to worry about it or think about it. But, again, I made this and I don't like it. I liked the flag, but I think I just want to use the receipt. And now I'm going to take the sticker off and have this receipt be a little flip up to me and my sister's picture. That's what I think. We're just going to flip it up. I like the sticker because, I like the receipt because we had whiskey. We didn't have Sir Davis whiskey, but we had some whiskey. So I wanted to use this sticker, not use this receipt, because, when you're junk journaling, you want to save everything that you can to, add to your little journal spread. So, yeah, I am just, getting ready, chilling. My brain, first of all, I barely even have the mental capacity to junk journal, but it's supposed to be a mindless thing. So when I find myself overthinking it, I'm like, no, we're not going to overthink. We're going to think less. And I do like little crafts and stuff. I like doing little crafts. So yeah, my day has been full of me, working my 9 to 5. Okay, that's what I get paid to do. All right, we're gonna sprint this up. Working my 9 to 5 because that's what I get paid to do. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna put that picture on that side. I'm gonna show you guys at the end how it looks. Because I went for like the American Requiem look. We went in May. This is what I wore, American flag. It's like attached to my hat. So yeah, I wanted to kind of continue to hone in on that part of my outfit. And I'm gonna write something on the side about the concert and the time that we had and all of that jazz. And then I have this one more picture. This is the front of my outfit, which is also very cutesy. You know what? I'm gonna put, there we go. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I want to put this picture on top of the receipt. I don't know if I want to put this picture on top of the receipt, because if I do, it kind of blocks the whiskey. But I think, you know what? I think I found a spot for it. I'm gonna stick it on top of the receipt, but not completely covering the fact that we had the whiskey, because, like, that's the receipt from the that's a receipt, and I don't want to completely cover that part of it. All right, so I'm actually just gonna take half of the sticker off. I'm gonna cut half off because I don't want, this is a flip up, and this will make more sense once I show you guys the whole thing. But this is a flip up, and flip ups gotta flip up. Ooh, very cutesy, very cutesy. All right, I like. Clock it. Very cute. Oh, you know what? I think I should put the tape. Never mind. I was gonna put the washi tape around the whole perimeter. It's like a red tape. I was gonna put it around the whole joint, but I'm not going to. I lied. It's fine. All right. Yeah, so my day has been pretty much me nannying. I've been, you know, didn't really have time to do anything else. I've pretty much had a headache just all day today, unfortunately. And yeah, it's very annoying. Very annoying. No diggity, no doubt. But it is what it is. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get like some writing done tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. Because I'm 80% into my story, so I'm happy that I'm 80% into the story and I'm not like completely starting from the beginning, because if I was, then it'd be like, okay girl, you need to go right, Boogie Bear. But I'm not completely starting from the beginning, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm just like just chilling. I'm just chilling. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll do that. Alright, and then I can put my picture here. Alright, that would be cute. Wait, no. I can't put it there because I need that spot for the lyrics. I mean, not for the lyrics, for my... So the way I like to do my junk journals is I like to write also in my junk journals and like how the experience was and all that jazz. So that's why I need like... I don't want to cover up a little blank spots that I have in the journal. And I'm also trying not to be a perfectionist because this is supposed to be a mindless, relaxing kind of thing. Now I usually will just junk journal downstairs in my room, well, in my library, but I'm not, because what's this? Is this all right? See, I got too much of a spread. Like my table looks a mess. And I never, I have a table that I use for vending events downstairs that I usually like to take with me, but I did not, I brought a new table. So my old table was 4 feet and my new table is 6 feet. So the table that is now staying at the house is supposed to go back upstairs. Go back downstairs in my breeze shed and stay up permanently, but it just takes up a lot of space. And I'm like, all right, I don't really need the table up right now, but I want to kind of get through a few of these journal spreads. Like it's July and I'm doing May 25th from, you know, the Cowboy Carter concert. So I'm trying to get my bearings together, you know, trying to get my little bearings together, so that I can junk journal, so I'm not playing catch up. And I feel like American Requiem is just such an important and vital song for what we're going through right now with, you know, that person that some people voted for in the White House. And it's just like, sir, American Requiem, okay? American Requiem. It's a lot going on right here. All right, you know, I have this. It says, never forget how much you are loved. And I do like it. So, you know what? I will stick it up here somewhere because I feel like this is important. Like, all of the stuff that we have going on in the world, it is very important to remember that we are loved. Even when that person in office tries to make people feel like they're not loved. So, I think this is a perfect, cutesy little spread. I can't wait to show you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. It's 8:30 and I still didn't eat any dinner. But I have some leftover quesadillas. Well, it's really just like maybe like a half a quesadilla, but I don't have a big appetite. I'm gonna eat that. My junk journal spread for Beyonce is done. I did that already. I showed y'all the Beyonce one, and then I turned around and did one for Black Romance Book Fest. Let me show you. Camera. Okay, yeah. All right, this is the Black Romance Books Fest spread. I got these, everything in color I got from readers, whether that's a sticker or like a postcard from an author, which I just thought was very, very cute.
And I kind of just put all the black and white pictures of me, and everything else is just there. So I just need to add some pictures over here on the side and then down here. And then I'll be good to go. I might even, I don't know. We got to see. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to journal. If we're in July yet, we are. I want to finish June. But I really feel like I didn't do much in June. Like Black Romance Book Fest. I didn't do anything outside of Black Romance Book Fest. Like, I did that. But what else did I do? I hung out with one of my best friends last week, which is great because I hadn't seen her in a while. But other than hanging out with her, what did I do? Oh, okay, I lied. I went to Dundee Park with my family. But I don't have anything left over from that. So I don't know. I might just do like a one big end of June spread. Oh, okay. Hold on. Like, I might have a full spread for certain things, and then like other things might just be you know, other things might just be like a monthly kind of thing. But I really like it. I really like it. These are like the Beyonce spread and the Black Romance Book Fest spread are definitely my favorite too, because I really worked hard on them. And then I also figured out what works. Like, I gotta glue the pages together because if I don't glue the pages together, they kind of get, they get a little messed up. So yeah, I'm about to eat dinner. I'm also reading this book from CCJ. And I'm just gonna chill until I go to sleep. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning in my car while I get some work done.
Life be life and God be God. That's so corny. And I think sometimes we take the journey in our mind as if God's not going to be there. That was so profound for me when I realized it. It's like, have you ever been going in a situation and you were so stressed and then you remembered, oh, yeah, they're going to be there. And the person that you thought of, now, there are some times where you're going into a situation and you remember they are going to be there. And boy, then you really are reaching for the prescription pills. But there's other people, like I know for Holly, when Amy is going to be there when you're preaching or recording, there's certain things you don't have to worry about. And she's going over to get ready, and I can see she's stressed. She's like, I'm good, Amy's going to be there. And she just realizes, there's things that I don't even have to think about because she's good at, we've been together so long. She's going to take care of some stuff so I can just focus on what I need to do. I hear the Lord saying, I'm going to be there. Even if Paul can't. Even if nobody else does. Even if you've never been there before. I only needed 3 note cards and 2 nods. And then just like the devil, Joyce Meyer said, worry is down payment on a problem you may never even have. Isn't that just like the devil charging you for stuff that you don't even need, that you didn't even order? So he said, work this thing out. But you don't need 75 note cards. Just make sure the mic is on, nod your head. I think as simple as this sounds sometimes, to just assume that God is going to be there, we should just sit in it for a minute. What would it change about the situation that you're afraid of facing if you knew God was going to be there? One time when they got so big on cancel culture, I thought, well, what if they just cancel me? And then God said, how many people were you preaching to when I called you? And the answer was 5. And the Lord said, well, surely you can find at least 5 that'll come listen to you. The whole earth. Find 5. You can find 5. And the fact is that whatever happens in your life before it happens to you.
Please be quiet. Gabriel. Honey and Gabe, go downstairs. Get out from over here, honey. Go downstairs. Move out her way so she can get off.
God already has a way to work it in. No, I didn't make this bracelet fall off. It just happened. I worked it in. I worked it in. You remember when we were at Elevation Nights in Oakland? Now, the reason they're laughing when I said Oakland, they're not like West Coast prejudice or anything like that. I don't want you to think. When we got to Oakland for Elevation Nights, this was 2022, I will never forget this night. Now, when you preach at Elevation Nights, we're going into these big arenas, like basketball arenas and stuff, right? And they're always telling me, this is the NBA team that plays here. I don't care about basketball. I don't care about any of that. I just care about serving him. No, actually, I'm looking, what bands came here? Oh, the Rolling Stones were here. That's cool to me. I don't care who played basketball here. But when we were in Oakland, I don't know what made me wear that big heavy jacket that night. I remember wearing this big heavy jacket. I'm up preaching, and there's a lot of distractions because it's not like a church service where y'all are so attentive, even watching online right now. You just... At Elevation Nights, it's like a concert and then a sermon. And some of the people that got there, they got totally like bait and switch. They had no idea they were going to have to sit through a sermon. They thought it was just music. So I am like a total buzzkill for the whole room. And but in Oakland, it was going pretty good. And, you know, you have to work around the distractions. This guy's over here eating popcorn and chicken fingers. Did she have a beer while we're singing Trust in God? You know, you just all kinds of things going through your mind. Just always got distractions. And you have to learn just to kind of like work around it, right? But a couple times on these nights, something happens that you can't work around. And in Oakland, something happened. I was in the middle of my sermon. I was preaching on Acts chapter 3, verses 1 through 10. The message.
Okay. I am writing, and so far I've only written 90 words. I've only written 90 words because I'm hella distracted. And this is why when I in the morning, I tend to go live, like on YouTube, or I go live. I don't know where I go live at. I just go live somewhere to start writing because, it stops me from picking up my phone. It stops me from picking up my phone. Now, I do have 30 minutes that I can fully lock in and write something. So I'm going to try to lock in and write something magical. Not even magical. It doesn't need to be magic. I just need to write something that I really enjoy. So let me see, because right now I'm at 32,000 words, which is great. And I wanted to stop at 40,000 words. So that's really only another 8. But the story won't be done at 40,000 words. It might be, but it also might not be, which I don't know. Let me see. All right, we're gonna do like a wee bit of a time jump. So one of the things that I'm trying to work out and to better myself as a writer is to stop doing time jumps. Stop doing so many, let's say a lot of time jumps. I'll do 2 weeks later, a month later, 2 months later. But it's sometimes we don't need to see what's going on in those 2 to 3 months. Not really, not if anything significant isn't happening. So I think that in my efforts to not skip anything, I'm also not allowing myself the time or the space to realize girl, nothing significant is happening right now in that day-to-day. The day-to-day, as long as I can do a little tiny recap, if nothing significant is happening, I can do a little tiny recap. So I'm gonna lock in and see where we are. Honestly, I was saying, I can write another 8 chapters. I probably don't need another 8 chapters. I could probably really do another 4 chapters with possibly 3 scenes per chapter. So let me plot out the rest of this book so that way I know where I'm going. Let's just do that. I'm going to plot out the rest of the book, and then I will let you guys know how many chapters we got. Ooh, it's hot. I'll let you guys know how many chapters we got, how many scenes we had, and then I'll see how many words I actually